Pisces gang, gang, gang. What it do, you guys? It's your girl who is holding on and trying to hang on, ain't it? Trying to hang on. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. Look, look, look. You coming back? You coming back? Look at the flame, y'all. It's trying to hang on, baby. It's trying to hang on. Just hanging on. Come on out of here. That is definitely double confirmation. Sorry, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna try to relax. I am. I'm feeling wired up though. I hope you guys are doing well. I most certainly am, okay? I don't want to jump ahead of myself. Holy angels and spirit guys, please give us exactly what we need to know for Pisces, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Guys, these messages are general. They can't be for every single Pisces, right? Just take what resonates with you and leave the rest for whoever else is here for. That's how tarot works. Use your intuition to guide you towards the messages that they have here for you today, okay? Please take a moment and click that like button, guys. It's super simple. It seems simple, but it's major, okay? It really helps our channel. It's one of the biggest ways to donate and help our energy circulate along this platform. And if you want to make it official and become a part of the gang, then go ahead and click that subscribe button, all right? And the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload for this sign. Now, let me just take a dip. Let me take a breath. Okay, I'm gonna try to take my time with this one, okay? You like, baby, take your time. Do it right. Because this person definitely got me wired up. Because it's just it's the gall for me, right? Like, it's the cojones for me. I'm gonna need you to try not to laugh at them, okay? I'm gonna try to do the same. And let's get to this pre-shuffle, okay? Let's start with your energy because I really like it, guys. I like it a lot. It's giving that you are sticking to your plan. I feel like the plan is for you to get a little bit more personal with yourself, to focus a little bit more on yourself and really redirect, right? Recalibrate your energy and sip from your own cup. I'm not saying that you were passing your cup around. You wasn't no pass around now. Ain't nobody saying that, but I feel as though you weren't being as choosy as you could, okay? Especially in reference to whoever this energy is. This is definitely somebody who definitely took your kindness for weakness. They took your kindness for low self-esteem or lack of self-worth. They were definitely sadly mistaken. And I feel as though they're being hit in the jugular with your current positioning, your current moves, the way that you're handling them or lack thereof. Because for some of you, you did throw this person to the wayside. It does feel like a shift in energy, meaning the way that they were acting is now the way that you are acting. For some of you, don't force shit to fit. Now, the first card out, beautiful, baby. Beautiful, 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 beautiful energy. I'm almost feeling like there's like a treasure, right? Some lucky charms at the end of this rainbow, and it took a while for you to get here. These doors weren't always open. You weren't always focused on this, right? I feel like you were focused on the betterment of this connection, of the union, of everybody else, right? Like making sure everybody else is good and also trying to make sure that you're good, and that wasn't really beneficial for you. So now we have redirected, and for some of you may have even promised yourself like, yeah, it's about my own personal growth, my own personal abundance, happiness, my own healing. Like, I'm really going to just focus on that because that's the energy that you need to attract what you want. And it's like, aha, you got it, right? Like, you got it. You figured it out. The divine is very happy with that. They're very pleased is what I'm saying. Yeah, is what I'm hearing. They're very pleased with this discovery of yours, okay? And I feel like you finally opened this door, and they're also like laying out a hand in order for you to make it across this pond, right? Beautiful utopia is what it looks like beyond this. Now, utopia can be whatever it is that you've been trying to manifest, because I feel like there has been some stagnation because of what you've been holding on to, which is this dead weight, but we'll get to them in a minute. It could be your career, your money, your other personal, interpersonal relationships. It could be true love, right? Wanting that, needing that, feeling like you deserve that shit, like feeling like you worked for that shit. The fuck, like, where is it already? You had to release this in order for it to show up. So that utopia is giving wish fulfillment. It's like, here it go, you know, and it's like you figured it out. You cracked the code, the Morse code. You cracked it, you know. Now let's get to this person, okay? Whoever this person is, you guys, I feel like you gave it a fighting chance. You really gave it a chance. You really tried. You really tried, you guys, hard. You tried hard. And unfortunately, you trying amounted to nothing, because this is not the type of person who can appreciate when people are loyal, when people hold them up, hold them in high esteem, when people are supportive, when people are helpful, when people are loving, when people are there for them. They don't view that as you're an ally, that they view that as you're a sucker. You see what I'm saying? Calm down, girl. You gotta relax. Hold on. So that is what they pegged you as, you guys, and that is what they valued you. That is what they valued you as, right? It's what they placed your value as, and therefore that is why you would have gotten some of the unwarranted behavior. Possibly shaming for some of you, rejection, right? Blatant disrespect for some of you. I mean, it's just unruly the way that this person behaved in this connection versus what you were giving them. And the more you would try to give them love, the more they would push back on that shit. The more they would want to make you pay for that, because to them, that's some sucker shit. You see what I'm saying? So when you started redirecting that and sipping from your own cup rather than giving it to them, they who do not deserve it, all of a sudden they have a change of heart, right? They're no longer confused about who you are. They found their heart. Okay? They found their heart deep in the bottom of the ocean, and they resuscitated it. Okay? So now it's back and it wants to play. It's wild. This is not a game. Your heart is not a game. But I feel like this person feels like you're playing a game, or they at least will initially. When you start making these changes, they will be very noticeable, especially in the physical world, but more importantly, energetically. It's like hitting them in the face with a closed fist. I'm sorry, right? It's really knocking them out, you guys. It's like a 1-2. Hit them with the 2-piece. And all of a sudden, they're obsessed, right? Like they can't stop thinking about you. Now they have had this wild change of heart. Now you're the one, right? Now they can clearly see what has occurred, what is going to occur, and what is no longer. I do believe that this is somebody who wants to make an offer. Is this offer valid and solid? Don't know that yet. I don't know, because it's definitely giving the energy. It's giving what the old saying says: you don't realize what you have until it's gone. And for some of you, even if you're not fully gone, the desperation, the need to convince you that this is what's happening, right? The need to convince you that this is what's happening is so dire, because they never expected that you yourself felt like you were worth this. So they never gave it to you. Even if you asked them, it's something, this person has a very warped mentality when it comes to relationships and how that shit works. It's giving somebody who enjoys the chase, okay? And it's also giving the kid in the sandbox who doesn't want to play with their toy, but then when somebody else sees the value in it, right? then all of a sudden, I want my toy back, right? Like that's, guys, that's what it's giving. So I can't really decipher, and I don't want to jump ahead. I'm going to pull some more cards. I can't decipher if their obsession is because they really do miss you, if they really do realize what you gave them was pure, genuine, and never coming in any other form. There will never be another person like them. Ma'am, sir, bruh, sis. I just want to let you know, okay? Cry us a river, please, because we got a rowboat and we got somewhere to be, bitch. Okay, at least I got somewhere to be. I got somewhere to be, and I think it's your wedding. Okay? Yeah. You're the last person on my mind before I fall asleep. And guess what, guys? No surprise that you're the first person on their mind when they wake up. Like, yeah, they're totally obsessed. You've taken over, taken control because of how you valued yourself here. And you didn't wait for them to value you or figure it out or get it. You're not waiting for them to make a decision or see what they have. Here's what gave me pause. I do feel like this person may come around with some form of a romantic gesture, whatever that might look like. This is supposed to soften you up, get you in position to receive this conversation about reconciliation and about getting back together so that they can get back what they had before. I don't know if it's going to turn back into this cold-hearted, selfish, self-absorbed bullshit that they were giving you before. Don't know that, but I do know now they're fully hell-bent on getting their toy back. Okay, and they don't want anybody else to have access to it. Here's what gave me pause. If you read this card, it says, here's a small. They should have put small in real big letters. In fact, I need to contact whoever made this deck. That's what I'm gonna need immediately, right? They should have put small in big letters because that's really what's screaming at me right now. Box looks pretty big. Bow looks pretty big. What's in that motherfucker? Small, very small, something very small, a small token of my love. And that's what makes me feel like they're trying to do what they can. They're grasping for straws, right? And I don't know if it's just an attempt to have you under their thumb again, is what I heard. Like, I might say, girl, I wasn't under nobody motherfucking thumb. I don't know who you talking to. Well, that's what they said, not me. That's what they said. I also feel like this person, well, we don't need to ask that question anymore now, do we? Not showing their true feelings, right? This is somebody who's gearing up to put that mask on. They need access to you again. The fact that you're now acting your worth is problematic for them, okay? It puts them in the position to actually have to work for you when they really just want to do small shit. But if you know your worth, then that means that they got to do big shit. So they need to come in soon before you recognize your full worth. I don't know what has possessed this person to believe that you don't know your worth, but that's what they're saying, you guys. I don't know why. I don't know why. Bottom of the deck, we have photograph, right? So it's like the nostalgia, the memories, the way in which you showed up in this relationship wasn't perceived correctly. You may have thought, I'm just loving on you. I'm just being there for you. I'm doing what people do when they're in a fucking relationship, dummy. Like, that's what I'm doing. But to them, right? Warped, remember? They don't view it correctly. So the way that they received that wasn't the way that you thought you were presenting it. Understand? So it made this person believe that you didn't know your worth, that it wasn't there, in fact. So it's coming as a doozy. You're taking them for a doozy, right? They feel like you really spun them out of control. I'm literally seeing a car like spin out. That's what they feel like. You just spun them out. They don't know how to gain control. They don't even know if this shit is a stick. They don't know if this shit is an automatic. They don't know how to get it to stop. Like, they just are spinning. And they are reading this energy incorrectly as well. This person needs hooked on phonics. This motherfucker can't read. You can't read the room, can't read a book, can't read your name, can't read a receivage, like nothing, right? Illiterate. Ma'am, sir, bro, sis, okay? Respectfully. Illiterate as fuck. because they're reading your behavior as, well, this is my soulmate. That's the only reason why I would be feeling like this. Yeah, sure. It has nothing to do with your toxic ass traumas that's turning, right, every meaning upside down. They cannot see, you guys. They can't see anything clearly. You may have had a lot of miscommunication in this relationship. I'm just going to say that. I feel it. Just by the few cards that have come out already, the way that you mean, they interpret it entirely different, speaking a whole different language, not even in the same book. It's like you guys miss each other every single time. And that's happening again. Now they're talking about true love, friendship, giving you small ass gifts. Like, do you know who you're dealing with, ma'am, sir, bruh, sis? Do you? Because it's given that you never actually knew Pisces if you come in with something small. I feel like you already in the utopia or well on your way. What is a small gift to a utopia? Please tell me. Please tell me. This might surprise you. I feel like this person is definitely not reading the room, like I said, which is why wedding rings is what's at the bottom of this deck. Okay? They feel like their obsession means that this is a soul connection, right? That this is supposed to be everlasting. We have talking in the reverse. So for some of you, you definitely ghosted this person, or you're at least not communicating with them in the way that they want to. And that's only making them spin out of control more. They are spinning super fast. I'm like literally getting dizzy. And I feel like this person is trying to make it stop, but they don't have the tools to do that, which is why they're feeling like, well, damn, maybe I met my match, right? Like maybe this is me and a girl, me and a boy, right? Like maybe this is me and a woman, me and a man. Maybe this is my other half, my soulmate. There's no other explanation to why I would feel like this. I gotta make it official. And you're like, dude, sis, I literally just want to live my life alone without you. Like, you're good. It's not you, it's me. I'm out of here. And they're like, well, what does that mean? Does that mean that you want to talk to me? Does that mean that you're heartbroken? And you're like, no, that just means I want to move the fuck on. And they're like, wait, what does that really mean, right? The two of you never communicated well. They don't understand you, you guys. You damn sure don't understand them. I feel like you tried, though. Like I said, you tried real hard to understand this person. You have effectively given up trying to understand them, and you're focused on understanding yourself. I bet you do. This person is embarrassed about their behavior now, you guys. This photograph card is signifying that they are nostalgic. They're thinking about the memories. They want to make new memories, but all they have is the old ones. And when they think about those old memories, they do come up with times when they were very detached, cold, mean towards you, when all you were giving them was love. They're embarrassed by that because now they're the ones that want to do that, right? Give to you. You on the receiving end are not even open to receiving, is what this talking card in the reverse is saying, you guys. See, emotions equal weakness. This person wasn't taught correctly about partnerships. They may have always ran a game in their relationships and always been the one to fight to not gain the emotions, to not be the one giving, right? They may have really stand 10 toes down on not giving in relationships and always being on the receiving end. And boy, do they wish they can change that now. But I feel like the only reason why they wish they can change it is because of what they're experiencing mentally and emotionally, and they have no control whatsoever at this point. So it's a desperate attempt to get out of that mental space, to gain this control that they feel like they don't have. They feel like you're the one in control. You always have been in control. I feel like it took you a little bit of time to realize that this person was never going to understand you, that they were never going to appreciate you. They were never going to they were just never going to, okay? Yeah, see, we have thief. Yeah, I feel like you got to the point where you realized that this was a waste of your time. And you also realize that this person did come through with apologies in the past, that they just wanted to waste your time, right? Like they're a thief of time and energy. So for some of you, money, shit, right? Because if you pretend with this Mask card to be something else in order to get resources out of a person, that's stealing. Okay? You a thief. That's stealing. We have marriage. Now they feel like y'all supposed to be married. This is crazy. This crazy. Crazy, crazy girl. Crazy, crazy, crazy man. Crazy. The last thing the two of you need, I feel, is to create something that is not easily breakable, like signing a contract for marriage, which I feel like is what's at the forefront of their mind. They're now wanting to tie you down, have full control over you, and the only way they can do that is to get that in black and white. Let the ink dry, right? We need some authorities there, so let's get us a judge. We need to have us a court appointer. Yeah, we're gonna get somebody to come and say these nuptials with us. We can invite some family and friends. That's maybe if they can make it, but we don't need to wait on this. We have high honor and false person. See? Unfortunately, this person is spinning out of control, and this is creating false emotions within them, you guys. I'm just gonna say that. I don't believe that this is solid. Okay? It's definitely giving the energy that once they have their toy back, it's back to the same old rigmarole, right? Same shit, different day. It's all because of how you are honoring yourself. You've put yourself on the pedestal. You have now placed the value on yourself. It has sent them into a tailspin. We have 7 here twice, you guys. 5 plus 2, 3 plus 4. Can't make it up. Let's go over to the extended. We will most certainly have new love in the extended, because I do feel like maybe you thought that this was possible. They may have even convinced you a little that the two of you had something real, that the bond was real, but you kept ending up with nothing, right? Nothing but a bunch of sorry ass sorries. Got sick of that shit. You got out of there, right? No more allowing someone to steal your precious time. So I feel as though you will be on this path to, like I said, the utopia, whatever you want that to look like, for your obedience, because it is disobedient and it's dishonoring to yourself to accept anything less than what you deserve. And I feel like that's what you were doing in the past. Okay. So I definitely want to see what this person's hopes and fears of the future is. Okay. Period. As well as their intentions moving forward. That's going to be very, very important. Okay. To understand, because they do seem hell bent on bringing the two of you into union. I want to see if there have been any significant changes within this person's behavior that will let you know if there has been any form of transformation, awakening, or anything of the sort, just in case that hasn't shown up yet. Okay. I also want to know what the lesson was here. That's going to be like the silver lining, more specifically the lesson that you needed to learn. And that's going to let us know also if you have learned that lesson as you're going towards your new cycle. We need to ensure success over there. So you got to learn all the lessons so we're not repeating the motherfuckers. You understand? All right. I then want to know this person's next steps so you can fully prepare yourself, as well as the best potential outcome. Whether you decide to re-engage with this or go in the opposite direction, there's no judgment. I will look at both potential outcomes, and I want to get right into your new love. Okay. Who's coming in? Only the good, only the new. What's the vibe like? Okay. What's that energy like between you and this newer person? What will you find most attractive about them, and what will they find most attractive about you? It's going to give you an idea of who I'm talking about, so you'll know who to focus your attention on and put your effort into moving forward. I also want to know if there are any warnings that you need to know about prior to committing to this person. Why are they single? According to the divine, not them. We need the truth. Okay. And I want to know what the potential is for things to go all the way. Okay. Into union within the near future. I also want to spy for you guys a little bit, okay? I want to know what is the exact sign or synchronicity that you can look out for when Spirit has placed your divine counterpart in your life in this cycle, okay? What will they give you? What sign will they give you to signify when you've met this divine counterpart, your person? And then we will get advice in reference to what Spirit suggests you focus on energetically or lean into or recalibrate in order to bring about the life that you desire in the least amount of time. Whatever that looks like, whatever you've been manifesting, how can you bring that about faster? What do they suggest? Okay, so please first click that like button as well as the subscribe button. All right, I'm gonna put the link for the extended down below in the description box. Hope to see you over there. We don't have no time to waste. See y'all over there.